I think you're looking for this.
Too right I am.
Dovahkiin.
Because you need to take me to Solstein.
Been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Today's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about.
Hello?
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
And restore what we own.
I need to rent a room?
We will take back our
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Okay.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings, on the day of your
You're that visitor been poking around.
I'm poked in around in anything.
the children of Skyrim.
I'm the
and
innkeeper.
fight all our
It's my business to keep track of strangers.
God beckons, every one of us dies.
I'm not a stranger. I used to live in Helgen. Anyway, I'd like to rent the non-existent attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room.
Clearly.
You can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Right, thanks.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Yes.
I think you're looking for this.
Too right I am.
We need to talk. Follow me.
Do you want to talk? In my own time, I'm not going to be dictated to by anyone anymore. Except possibly for this taking back this horn thing. Okay, I've fetched the horn.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Yeah, not the false Dragonborn at all. The real one.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Oh yes.
Master Wulfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the graybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin. You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Sky guard you.
So, what was all that? What's the ceremony about? You know, shouting at me and stuff.
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
Oh. So what did you actually say?
I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kain, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
A crown. Dragon of the North. So I've got this voice that I can shout. So I want to know more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous.
I want to.
But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here, we can feel the Thum resonate from them.
Okay.
Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. So, can you tell me where to go and find one, please?
We have felt the whisper of a word.
Yeah, go on.
Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Thank you. And I will get more words for this voice and more power. Oh, yes. So if there are these words, and there's one that pushes things, and there's another that makes me go fast, and there are other words. I wonder what they do. I'd be unstoppable. Let's go and find this word. See how powerful it is. happening again. Oh, yes. You saw that, didn't you?
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I did that. Windhelm's not very far from here. I've been thinking about those weird people who attacked us. I think we ought to go and sort them out.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Oh. Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't even give it a thought.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad someone recognises what I am rather than what I was. Okay, we need to get to the docks and find the ship.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Boys will be boys. Hello, they tell me, this is the ship I need.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Oh, that's a pity, because that's exactly where I needed to go. What happened?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board.
Yeah.
Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are, because you need to take me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Look, those people that you brought over, they tried to kill me. You owe me. You're going to have to take me to Solstheim.
Look, I'm sorry about your troubles, but I've got to look out for myself. I'm not going to risk it.
I've got to find out who these people are. Look, I'll pay you.
Well, a man's got to make a living after all. Fine. We'll cast off immediately.
So, this is Raven Rock, eh? Not all that much to look at.
Oh, funny walk over there.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Well, I'm looking for someone called Mirak. So, do you know who they are?
Mirak, I'm not sure. But I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Well, yeah. You didn't answer if you knew who Mirak is.
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
So, can you tell me anything?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
That one.
Giolan. I was starting to wonder what happened to him.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, have the supplies you requested.
Here in his shrine. You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here?
The same state.
Here do we toil.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm looking... What on earth is going on? Yeah, I'm looking for someone called Mirak.
Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years. Far from us.
Dead? Thousands of years? What the hell does that mean?
I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
What are these people doing?
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish.
When they finished. And they're building something and they're behaving oddly. Haven't you tried to stop them?
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on. And I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
Excuse me?
They have forgotten. Here do we toil, that we might remember.
Oh, Lydia, this is all a bit weird.
We recline.
But Mirak's been dead for
Far
thousands of
from
years, so I don't know what those
ourselves.
cultists were going on about.
He grows ever near to us.
I have to spend money to get over here, and what is it? Complete waste
Our
of time.
eyes once were blinded.
Captain Beleth would never allow anything to
You
happen
haven't
to
seen
us.
Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
I don't know who you mean. What do you mean, a pick? Are you making a fuss over a pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Well, there's guards people about, and they do things like crimes. So if he's taken it, can't you get them to find him?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Precious, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Oh. Yeah, I could do with some money. Actually, while you're talking about knowing people, do you know someone called Mirak?
No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name.
A yes or a no?
I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I need to sell some stuff. I'm not happy going back to Skyrim without finding out where these cultists are coming from. Obviously they're mad, because they're talking about someone who's been dead for thousands of years. But I don't like people coming trying to kill me. Let's go and see if we can find where they're coming from.